Are you concerned about falling? In the next year, 1 in 4 seniors will experience a fall. Do not allow yourself to become a statistic. Tai Chi is proven to reduce your fall risk by 58%. Classes for all abilities are available throughout DuPage County. Tai Chi. Exercise for life. Exercise for you.
Bring your hands up on your collarbone, bring them just below your collarbone, and gently tap. And so we'll talk a little bit as we go on through today. What organ are we stimulating?
The lungs.
Kidneys. So boosting the energy in your kidneys, balancing the energy in your kidneys so that they function better. And if you are new to the class, there will be a lot of stuff that we'll do today. So just follow along as best you can. And the more relaxed you are, the more effective everything that we do is. So allow yourself to be relaxed. Allow yourself to be comfortable. And tap the middle of your chest. And this is for Roberta.
It's the lungs.
This is the lungs, yes. And so lungs for breathing, and what's the other one?
Thymus.
Thymus for your immune system. So boosting your immune system. Tap beside your ribs. And this is for spleen for your digestive system. Good. So ideally, each one of these you're going to do for about 1 minute. And then loose and relax. Swing your arms as loose and relaxed as you can. Because as we all know, being relaxed is an important part of fall prevention. And arm swinging is for circulation, yes. And as we are here for a new session of classes, we will start with the real basics this morning, and we will work on the 4 movements of Qigong. So I will teach those of you that are new to the class the 4 basic ways in which we move. As I said, almost everything that we do is just as effective sitting down as it is standing up. So if you do need to sit down for whatever reason, sit down. You are all hopefully at a level of maturity that you are not affected by peer pressure. So do I know. The number of times I say that and everybody sat down and then a couple of people stand up and you see everybody going and then standing up. Trust me, if you are the only person sat down in the class, that's good. If you're doing what is right for you, that is good. Because trust me, nobody else in here cares whether you sit down or stand up. They just care that you don't fall down. Right. And allow your arms to come to a rest. Turn your weight so your arms swing nice and loose and up. And keep your head up and your eyes up. Remember that your eyes are a vital part of your balance system. And if you look down at the floor, you are compromising your balance. So keep your head up and your eyes. And now bring your hands in, tap the small of your back on the opposite side. Tap just inside your shoulder on the front. And now we're adding lungs and urinary bladder into this exercise. So we're stimulating so many of our internal organs as we do this. Plenty of seats up the front here, young lady. Or you can pick up a chair and take it to the back. And take your arms out. Bring your waist to it. Take your head to one shoulder, roll it down, round to your other shoulder. Without tilting it back, bring it across. Exhale round. Inhale across. Exhale. Inhale. One. Change direction. Again, head to your shoulder. Roll down the round shoulder without tilting it back. Bring it across the top. Exhale round. Inhale across. Exhale. Inhale. One more. Bend your knees, let your arms hang down, roll your shoulders. So make sure that all the movement is in your shoulders and that you're not using your elbows at all to do this. If you're only using your shoulders and your arms are relaxed, your hands should begin to move in circles. And if you're really relaxed, they'll bump together, which is why they call this exercise two birds come together. Change direction. Roll your shoulders the other way. One more. Straighten up. Rub your hands. So we're stimulating the skin, we're stimulating the fascia, the flesh and the muscles beneath. Most importantly, we're also stimulating acupuncture points and energy channels. Wrists. Other wrist. Forearm. Other forearm. Elbow. Other elbow. And interlace your fingers. Roll your wrists around. So we're trying to make two concentric circles with our wrists, bringing range of motion into our joints. Change direction, circle the other way. Yes, I can see a number of you pulling faces there that this direction doesn't work. It happens to most people. Your wrists will move one way, but they won't move the other way. Eventually they'll even out. I push one wrist up and then the other. And nod your wrists. Rub your palms. So hands on your waist would be good. Better would be to have the backs of your hands on the small of your back. Best of all is to have your palms on the small of your back. Because if any one of those creates tension, move to the previous one. So head up, eyes up. So if you are sitting, you're going to circle your shoulders. If you are standing, you're going to circle your waist. Again, keep your head up and your eyes up. This is not the prettiest of floors. So keep those eyes up. One more. Change direction. Circle the other way. You're bringing range of motion into your waist, your hips, your knees, your ankles, primarily your back. One. Good. Now for the next exercise, some people like their feet apart, some people like their feet together. It's only you can tell on that. I want you to think about the very tip of your tailbone, and we're going to isolate the movement of our pelvis. So I want you to tuck your pelvis so you move your tailbone forward. Bring it back to neutral, and then move it to one side. Bring it back to neutral, and then push your tailbone back as if you're sticking your butt out. Back to neutral, and then pick it up to the other side. So we have 4 directions. So we have forward, neutral, side, neutral, back, neutral, other side, neutral. So go around in those 4 directions. Trying to isolate that movement to your pelvis. So this brings range of motion into your very lowest lumbar vertebrae. Usually around that spot, most people have chronic backache. And again, keep your head up and your eyes up. And then change direction, go the other way. Next week, we're going to take those 4 directions. We're going to try and smooth them out into a circle. But sometimes it is good to do those 4 directions as opposed to a circle. Okay. And with your foot in the shape that it would be as if you were standing on your tiptoes, so the sole of your foot is bent, your toes are pulled up. You're going to tap the ball with one foot. And then you're going to tap the ball of your other foot. Good. Okay. So the 4 movements of Qigong. So these movements teach you the way that we are going to move our arms when it comes to some of the other or all of the other exercises that we do. We're going to do this in a little sequence of a total of 6 movements, which is actually one of my favorite things to do. So what is one of the 4 movements that we have? Up and down. So we can do up and down to the front, we can do up and down to the sides, we can do up and down with one hand at a time. When we do this sequence, we're going to do it in 2 different ways. At the beginning, we're going to come up and down to the front. Inhaling as our hands come up, exhaling as our hands sink down. When we get to the end, we're going to do up and down by bringing our fingertips together, bringing our hands up to our nose, turning the palm down, pressing down. Inhaling and bringing our hands up, exhaling and pressing our hands down. And you'll find that as we go through the exercises that we learn, the introductory movement is pretty much in everything we do. The closing movement is pretty much in everything that we do. So we do up and down twice. One of the other movements is, anybody? In and out. So in and out, your hands are out, they come in, they go out. It may be to the front, it may be to the sides, it may be up, it may be down. What we're going to do is into the shoulders, out to the front. Inhale and your hands come in. Exhale and your hands go out. Okay. Third one would be open and close. So open and close is any time that your hands are together and they move apart and they come together again. It's typically done here at your center. The way we're going to do it today will be at shoulder height, and we'll open and close. Inhale and open. Exhale and close. Good. The fourth one, what's the fourth way we can move our hands? Circles. So the fourth way we can move our hands is circles. So we could do horizontal circles, as if we were doing grinding corn. We could do vertical circles to the front. The one we're going to do today is vertical circles to the side. And we're going to go one direction, then we're going to stop, and we're going to go the other direction. So that will give us our 6 movements. So we have up and down is 1, in and out is 2, open and close is 3, circles one direction is 4, circles the other direction is 5, and then the closing movement is 6. One of the things I like about this is that the movements are nice and simple to you. Once you've got it, you don't need to think about the movements. So you can concentrate on being relaxed, being coordinated. The number of repetitions is unimportant. So if you do more than me, that's good. If you do less than me, that's good. I don't care how many repetitions you do. What we want to do is to breathe comfortably and match your movement to your breath. So however long it takes you to inhale is how long it takes you for your hands to float up. However long it takes you to exhale is however long it takes your hands to sink down. So this way you make the exercise your own, okay? And so this is just as effective again sitting down as it is standing up. We want to be relaxed, we want to be gentle. We're teaching ourselves how to be relaxed physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually. So whether you're sitting or standing, feet shoulder apart, toes straight forward. Knees a little relaxed, back up straight, head up tall. Arms relaxed at your side. So take a moment to bring yourself into the present moment. Letting go of all the thoughts you have of the past. Letting go of all the thoughts you have of the future. So you bring yourself into the present moment and that you are aware only of what you're doing in this moment. And so your hands float up to the height of your shoulders and your hands sink down. Inhale and your hands float up. Exhale and your hands sink down. Inhale. Exhale. Nice and relaxed. Nice and gentle. So breathe comfortably and adjust your movement to match your breath. Push them out. The next time your hands reach shoulder height, pull your hands into your shoulders. Press forward. Inhale, pull your hands in. Exhale, press your hands out. Inhale. Exhale. Again, breathing comfortably and adjusting the movement to your breath. Phoenix spreads its wings. So the next time your hands are out, your palms face each other, open to the side. And close. Inhale and open. Exhale and close. Inhale. Exhale. Nice and relaxed. Nice and gentle. The sun rises in the east. The next time your hands come together, imagine you're holding a ball, bring that ball down. Circle up to one side, across, down the other side. Inhale and circle up. Exhale and circle. Inhale. Exhale. When the moon sets in the light, the next time you reach the bottom, change direction. Circle up to the other side. Across and down. Inhale and circle up. Exhale and circle. Inhale. Exhale. a closing movement. The next time your hands reach the bottom, fingertip to fingertip, bring your hands up to your nose. Turn your hands palm down. Rest. Inhale, draw your hands up. Exhale, press your hands. Inhale, fresh energy into your body. Exhale, press it down into your center, into the bowl of your pelvis. Inhale. Exhale. And when your hands reach the bottom, turn your palms to face each other as if you're holding a ball between your hands. And just rest there for a moment. And breathe. Notice how you feel, how your body feels. Whether you're experiencing any sensations in your body, particularly in your hands, between your hands. And on your next exhale, let go. And have a seat. Make a fist with one hand. Notice where your middle finger touches your palm. Open your hand up, place the thumb of your other hand on that spot and gently press on it, stick one of your feet out, and circle your toes. And so why are we pressing? Don't tempt me with that. Why are we pressing the center of our palm, Roberta? The heart. So we are pressing on a pericardium spot, which helps to protect your heart. And we're working on ankle flexibility. Change direction. Any questions, thoughts, comments, anybody?
It's good to be back.
It's good to be back. It's good to have you back. Pity.
Breathing.
The
In through the nose and out through the nose.
breathing is ideally in through your nose, out through your nose. Abdomen expands on your inhale, contracts on your exhale. Chris.
I think it'd be nice to tell the new people that every class isn't like this one.
Every class is not like this one.
That sounds like one.
I know, that's what I thought when Chris said that. I'd switch hands again, make a fist, notice where your middle finger touches your palm, open your hand up, place the thumb with your other hand on that spot, and squeeze and stick your other foot out and circle your toe. No, not every class is like this. When we have new people coming into the class, it is nice to start with those 4 movements to keep something simple. Next week, we will move on to the sequence that we usually practice in this, which is called Shibashi, which is a total of 18 movements. So I'm breaking you in slowly. Having said that, that 6 movement sequence that we just did is one of my favorite things to do. Because it's so simple, you don't need to think about the movements, which means that you can concentrate on the important things, like changing direction on your foot. So it gives you the opportunity to practice your breathing. It gives you the opportunity to practice coordinating your movement with your breath. It gives you the opportunity to be physically relaxed, letting go of all the stress and tension in your body, but also to be mentally relaxed, to let go of all the thoughts that you're having, and to be present with what you're doing, and just being present with that gentle, slow movement, present with your breath.
Me too, I just love it. I just oh,
You know, if the expression less is more applied to anything, it would be to that sequence. It really does, because you know, it doesn't seem like very much, but if you practice it, it's incredibly powerful. Both feet out, pull your toes back on one, point them on the other one, and switch. But having said that, I love Shibashi as well. Shibashi is an incredibly powerful exercise. It just takes a little bit longer to get going. And
do you ever use music?
I do not use music, no. So if you were to choose to use music at home, I would totally encourage that. However, for most people, music tends to be a crutch to hold on to as a way to quiet the mind. So people will tend to listen to the music to block out the other thoughts in their mind. Whereas if you have no music, you don't have that crutch to hang on to. So you have to actually concentrate on thinking about what you're doing. So if there's music going on, it tends to distract you from your movements. And you want to be engaged with the movements as much as possible. So that's why I don't use music. So, right, rub your knees. But if music is the best way that you find to quiet your mind, then totally. The other aspect is if I use music and everything is recorded and I put it on YouTube, I get hit with copyright infringements all the time. So from a liability standpoint, I reach behind, rub the backs of your knees. Okay, so if you have back problems, this spot on the back of your knees is really good to help alleviate backache. Now you're going to put two fingers just below your kneecap. You'll find two indents there, just either side of the big tendon that runs down the middle. You're going to press on those two spots, and you're going to put a third on that tendon just above your kneecap. So it's like you're grabbing hold of your kneecap with 3 fingers. And you're going to hold on the sides of those 3 spots. So I hope that those of you that are trying the class out today have enjoyed it. If you have any questions, you can ask me afterwards. Or as Chris says, I do mix it up in this class so that we do different things. It's not exactly the same every week. The only thing that's the same every week are my jokes. Back to N and rub your knees again. So thank you very much, everybody, for being here in person. And thank you everybody for joining me. Wow.